Hi, welcome to another episode of Property Watch. This is where we share our analysis and any updates on the property market. If you like what we are doing, what we are sharing, please like, comment, as well as share the video so that more people can benefit. And from now until the 1st of July until the end of the year, you can actually stand to win attractive prices if you subscribe to Property Watch itself. You can click on the banner at the top. It will bring you to propertywatch.huttonsgroup.com where you can actually sign up to receive updates on the property market. Okay, now I shall go into the analysis of the HDB second quarter 2021 fresh estimates, which was just released on the 1st of July, which is today. The HDB resale price index increased by 2.8% in second quarter compared to 3% in the first quarter of 2021. The increase is slightly lower, but not by a lot. The slower price increase we believe is due to the lower transaction volume, as well as there's this resistance against paying more in terms of cash over valuation among buyers. When we look at the overall transaction volume, it's about 8% lower in the second quarter compared to the first quarter. This is because of, again, the phase 2 heightened alert, where there are restrictions in terms of the group viewing sizes. So that actually has slowed down the transaction volume to a certain extent. But by and large, there is still demand for resale flats because these buyers generally cannot afford to wait for a longer completion period in the new homes market. So they have actually came over to the resale market to look for a place where they can actually immediately move in. But also we say that prices have increased by 2.8% in the second quarter of 2021. The price increase is actually not uniform. Not all the 26 towns actually saw price increases. So it's around 22 out of 26 towns based on the so-called transactions downloaded saw price increases in the second quarter, with like places like your central area, your Serangoon and Woodlands seeing the biggest price increase in the second quarter itself. In the first half of 2021, there were 106 HDB flats that actually changed hands for $1 million or more. This is actually much higher than what we saw in 2020, which was about 82 units itself. Then, of course, this is a trend we see that is going to continue for the rest of the year. Now, if let's say the conditions continue to stay buoyant in 2021, that means for the second half of the year itself, we think that the previous peak that we see in terms of HDB prices could be reached as early as actually in the next quarter, because right now we are actually 2.1% away from the previous peak. So if prices increase again by more than 2.1%, we will be seeing another new peak in terms of HDB resale prices already. So for the entire year, we think HDB resale market will see price gains of between 8 to 10%, largely because of the delays in the construction industry because of tighter labor supply. That's why this demand has come over to the HDB resale market side. Of course, it's not just some of the demand coming over. The other is also the supply of homes that's usually being put out may not be able to catch up with so-called the demand. You may have more homes that meet the 5-year minimum occupation period that people may want to sell, but if they want to sell, where can actually they move to? If let's say they want to buy a new home and there's actually delay in the completion. So that's why there is this kind of imbalance in terms of supply in the market, as well as more demand coming in, so thereby pushing up the whole prices in the HDB resale market itself. In fact, for the whole year, just like what I mentioned earlier, about $1 million flats, it could possibly reach 200 or maybe even more for the whole of 2021. But before we so-called say we are very surprised or whatever at these kind of numbers, just bear in mind that even at 200 transactions of flats of 1 million and above, it still make up less than 1% of the entire transaction volume in the whole market. So the so-called this kind of homes are by and large still very, very few. Okay, and that's all we have to share with you today on the HDB second quarter 2021 fresh estimates. If you like our video, please like, comment and share so that more people can benefit. And if you want to win attractive prizes, pop over to propertywatch.huttonsgroup.com and subscribe to receive the latest property news, analysis, updates, Huttons events as well as launches. Until then, bye bye. Stay safe everyone. Bye bye.